Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Are jail phone calls public record? This is a question a lot of people have, and the answer isn't a simple yes or no, but it leans heavily in one direction. First, let's be clear about one thing. Virtually every single phone call made by an inmate from a jail or prison is recorded and monitored. You've probably heard the automated warning, "This call is from a correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording." This isn't just a suggestion, it's a reality. The primary reason for this is security. Law enforcement agencies use these recordings to prevent new crimes, gather evidence for ongoing investigations, and maintain order within the facility. But does recorded automatically mean public record for anyone to access? That's where it gets complicated. In many jurisdictions, these recordings are indeed considered public records under state-specific laws, similar to the Freedom of Information Act. This means that members of the public, including journalists or researchers, can often file a formal request to obtain copies of these calls. Law enforcement and prosecutors, of course, have much easier access to these recordings and frequently use them as evidence in court. However, there are some huge exceptions and important details to understand. Number 1, the laws vary significantly from state to state. What's accessible in Florida might be restricted in Oregon, so you always have to check local regulations. Number 2, and this is the most important exception, attorney-client privilege. Calls between an inmate and their legal counsel are legally protected and confidential. These calls are not supposed to be recorded or monitored, as it's a fundamental part of the right to a fair trial. Inmates usually have to use a special, unmonitored phone line to speak with their lawyer to ensure this privacy. Third, even when calls are considered public, there can be restrictions. Sensitive personal information might be redacted, and the agency holding the records can sometimes deny a request if it compromises an ongoing investigation or violates someone else's privacy. So, what's the bottom line? You should always operate under the assumption that every word said on a jail phone call is being recorded and can be heard by law enforcement. The expectation of privacy is essentially zero. While the public might be able to access these calls through a formal legal process, the most certain thing is that the authorities can and will listen. It's a powerful tool for investigators, and a critical reminder for inmates and their families to be extremely careful about what they discuss over the phone. Thanks for watching and for wanting to understand this complex part of our justice system. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more straightforward explanations of legal topics.